recording. Okay, well, so as you can see, when we normally say I was, she was, but when I use if, it's better to replace was and were. So if I were you, I would talk to my wife. Okay, for example, if you were me, what would you do? If you were me, you can say something like this. If you, this is a question I want to ask for advice, for suggestions. So you say, if you were me, what would you do? For example, facing this issue, if you were me, what would you do? If I were you, I would talk to, for example, my parents, okay? So this is a structure that you can use to give suggestion, to ask for suggestion and give suggestion, okay?
Yeah.
Well, now let's keep going. So if I were you, I would choose, as you can see, we have I'd. This is abbreviation, short form of I would. So you can say, I choose the black dress for tomorrow date. So you are, but of course, I'm not you. If I were you, so this is something like imaginary, hypothetical, not real. Well, so let's talk. I have no idea where I should take her on the first date. Do you have any suggestion? Now you can make suggestion using if I were you.
Okay. If I were you, I take her to movies, to a movie theater.
To movie theater, of course.
Yeah.
Well, and of course you can use negative. For example, you say, if I were you, I wouldn't take her to movie. So you can make negative. Why not?
Yeah.
You can add not to would and make a negative statement. If I were you, I wouldn't take her to, for example, a restaurant for the first date, for example. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can say something like this. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's not my type, but I don't want to hurt his feelings. Do you think I should go on another date with him? So,
If I should go on another date with him. If I were you, I would not date with him again.
yeah, of course, I wouldn't. Yeah, of course, I
wouldn't
go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go another date with him. Yeah, very good.
Go out with him again. Yeah.
Go on. So we can use the verb go on. We go on a date, just like go on a picnic. So we go on a picnic, we go on a date. So the verb phrasal verb go on can be used for a date and for picnic. Well,
Yeah.
okay. And another one. I'm kind of nervous about my first date. Should I buy a present to impress her?
Should I buy a present to impress her? If I were you, I wouldn't give her a present at the first date.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Okay, now let's watch the video and answer the question. So first of all, let's check the question. What's wrong with the first date? So ready to watch?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so give me a moment to. Okay.
You get to the end of the date.
Well, no, sure.
And you're like waiting there, like, should I move my face closer and look at your mouth to indicate that I'm gonna kiss you?
So I met this girl online on a dating site, and we decided to have a meetup for a first date, and it went terrible. She drove me back to my place, and I just wanted to leave. But she was like, yo, I really gotta use the bathroom. Can I, use your bathroom? So she goes use my bathroom, and I'm waiting there for a while, and homegirl comes out butt-ass naked. She's just like, what's up? I'm like, get the hell out of my apartment. You're done, that's it. I'm not being nice anymore. And that was the end of that.
When I was 15, I met a boy at a party, and we went on a date to the beach, and we ate pizza, and we sat by the water. It was so romantic. And then he was driving me home, and I started to feel really sick, like really sick. And I was like, I can hold it in. Just get to your house, you can do it. And he stopped at my gate to like punch in the gate code, and I was like, nope. And I opened the car door and just puked outside of the car. Just puked. And then closed the door and was like, so anyway, like he wasn't gonna notice what just happened. He very politely dropped me off at my house and did not kiss me.
I met this girl through a mutual friend of ours, and I asked her if she just wanted to go out to eat. And as soon as the food got there, I realized that she was like the loudest eater on earth, to the point where I was not paying attention to a single thing she was saying. And I snapped out at it for like 1 second, and I just like blurted out, yeah, I agree. And apparently what she had said was, I need to lose weight. So there weren't any more dates after that one.
So I was on a date with this guy, and it was going pretty well. And then we got into like a really intense conversation, and he was talking about how he had some issues because at one point in time he had broken his penis and it wasn't quite fixed yet. And I said to him, that's actually like a really big problem. You should probably get that checked out. And he just looked at me and he said, yeah, maybe you can remind me to do it, tomorrow or the next time that we meet. And I was like, I don't think so. And I never called him again.
So I really like this girl, and it took her months to agree to go out with me on a date. And so the date goes really well. She invites me back to her house, beautiful house. She bakes, like there's cookies and cakes, and I'm just like, this is a dream. This is like the best date ever. And out walks her sister to go to the refrigerator, and we briefly make eye contact, and then I realized that we made out at a party a few weeks earlier. After making eye contact with me, they made eye contact with each other and went to a room. They come out giggling, and that was the end of my stay at their house.
No kiss for old pizza puke breath.
Wow. Okay. So let me switch sharing again. So let's go to the back. Oh, let's switch to the back. Well, so yeah, what problems do people have? Okay, so just let me close this. Stop share. Okay, well, no share. Let me share the screen. Okay, now it's better, I think. Well, okay, so what was the problem? Okay, so true or false? So the first girl went on her first date to the beach. True?
So the one went first day to the beach. False.
False, of course. She went, of course, to the boy's house. So this is false.
Yeah.
Okay.
False.
Let me change the color. Well, and the second one, okay, she started to feel really sick.
First, say after eating pizza.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of
True.
course. So, and she said, let me say something. She said, you may actually not hear this word, puked. She said, let me write here, puke. Okay, this is the word. She said puked because there was actually past tense, but puke is actually vomiting. So we say,
Vomit.
Vomit. To vomit means puke. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay, and the man acted like he
And
didn't
act
know
like
what.
he didn't know what
Yeah.
happened. I drop her off at her house. Phone.
False, of course, because he said, actually, so that I can't be nice anymore, so just leave at my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second man met the girl through a friend of theirs. So
True friends of theirs. True.
okay, so of course, true. And
True.
so the girl
And laughed so loud that they could not pay attention to what she said. Phone.
false, and
She told him, but she wants to put on some weight. Phone.
so do you remember what she said?
She
So
told him
you
that she
need
wants
to put on weight, it actually, that this is the opposite of lose weight. So it means to
to
be
lose weight.
actually heavier or fatter. So
Yeah.
to be fatter or heavier means put on some weight. So we
Like
say
a-
that is false.
It's phone.
Okay, false. Well, okay, so okay. Do you have any issues related to the listening, or it was clear you could get the whole listening?
She told him that she wants to put on some
So
weight.
no, I want, I'm asking about the listening. So the audio track, video, I'm sorry, is it the audio track? Well, it was video. So do you have any issues related to the video, or no? You could get the meaning of, all conversations and all video perfectly.
So I could not understand. So yeah, there was some
So,
difficult
okay. Yeah.
vocabulary. Yeah.
So let me do something. I will send this video. So let me do something. I will send this video on Zoom so that you can have, of course, you can download it because you have the book and this video is from the book, but it's not bad. Let me send this file and you can actually have time to, maybe if you have time, you can watch it again. And then,
Yeah.
of course, if you have any question, I can help you too. So what, okay, so I think this one, let me send it. Okay, so, yep. So this is, yeah, the video of your book, the second video, so you can check it again. Okay, now you have it, I think. I just send it. Okay, and that's it. Well, okay, so if you have any questions, any issues, you can ask me.
Okay, no.
Okay, very good. Well, just there are some phrases that you can use. For example, this is the first date, and you can use, for example, dress up nicely, start off confident, friendly, show up on time. Actually, this is some hints, some tips that is good to know about the first date. So you can check them. And just this, but you can check them now. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So there's some tips. Of course, there is no first date, but we have something. You can talk when you want to talk about, for example, dating or first date. You can use these phrases, okay?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Thank you so much. That was really good time with you again. And have a good night and see you next session at the same time.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
see you. See you
See
next
you. See you.
next
Goodbye.
section.
Of
Okay,
course.
goodbye.
Of course. Goodbye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.